Hey there, Samuel Larsen here. Sorry I haven't made a lot of videos lately, but good to have me back, right? So let's talk about the traditional funnel and how that relates to e-commerce website, converting people online, basically. Now, in a way, this is like teached in business schools, is that you have leads going in to a funnel-like structure, and then they drop off at different points along the way. And this is a bit dangerous for a couple of reasons. It is misleading. It is definitely grouping everything into one place and then treating them as the same. But that's not the biggest mistakes that this funnel enables people to do. It is also a place where you just pour more and more traffic, and the funnel seems to be more of a fixed structure. So you're in many ways relying on just getting more and more visitors to start the process. And then it seems like you can't really do that much about the funnel, when in reality you can do a lot. So instead of viewing everything as mass, or in terms of big segments, let's say mobile versus desktop versus tablet, for example, we can start looking into how is the individual user performing. Why are they doing the things that they do? What are their concerns, their pain points, their motivations, and how we can help those people get to the end of the process in order to make that sale. So we need to ditch the traditional funnel, and there's a lot of them available. So you don't run out of models in terms of this. So you'll start with 100% of sessions, for example. Then you'll have a certain number of product views, certain number of add to carts, certain number of transactions from there. But in an individual level, it is more like 100% or zero. And where that gold lies is in those friction points. So if we take this traditional view of the funnel and we actually flip it around, and then instead of looking at this like, okay, gravity is working for us, people are just falling into the funnel and money comes out the other way, we can look into this in terms of, okay, we have people starting from the bottom of this, and we need to help them climb all the way towards the purchase, because climbing towards the purchase takes effort, and that is friction. So they need to be motivated, and we need to also make sure that we powerfully align with their motivation so that they will complete that purchase. At least a high majority of them will. Now, along the way, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. Obviously, some sites might be very slow loading, for example, and that would be the first friction point. Even before you hit the page, you might lose a customer there, or you're going to lose a significant amount of customers there, for example. Then you need to take them with a journey all the way down towards that final buy now button on the checkout, on the last page of the checkout. So what you can do, and what I recommend you do, is identify those points along the way where people are dropping off. You can do different things here, and one way to look into it would be from Google Analytics. Okay, how are they performing page by page? But that's still very limiting. What you can do instead is use that methodology, of course, but also combine it with something like Hotjar, heat maps, scroll maps, click maps, to see and try to analyze why are they doing the things that they do, even on individual basis. So that's going to be a good source of information for you. So if you look at the sale as a big macro yes at the end, what are those micro steps, those little micro yeses that we need to get a yes on in order to make the sale? And then looking at those, through different conversion heuristics, for example. So there's a lot of them, but what they can do and help you analyze is where it's going wrong. And then also you want to start collecting all the possible reasons and diving into this in a way of where your problem solving is you have all the reasons where it could go wrong, and they are also mutually exclusive. So we're talking about a MISI concept, mutually exclusive, commonly exhaustive. Once you have all those reasons, you can start logically putting them together. Okay, this is relating to this and this is relating to that. Takes a little bit of practice for sure. However, once you get better and better at it, it becomes second nature. Like for me, for example, like being able to do this for 4 years as a living, it starts to be a pretty automatic process. So yeah, that's all. So subscribe, like, bell icon, whatever they say at the end of these videos, and have a great day. See you on the next one, and happy optimizing. Cheers.